It's the time to get down.
Engine. Ho! Yes. Good morning.
It's a brand new day. Let's get down on the good news train. Have your morning coffee with Mario every Monday. Get the 311 before the morning's done. Laugh until you cry. You can always rely on morning coffee with Mario every Monday. Morning coffee with Mario.
Come on! It's time. Morning coffee, get your stretch on. Get your move on. Get your groove on. Good morning. Come on, everybody. This is where I stretch my hips. Make sure I still can move. Come on.
Yeah, be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Yeah, let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it, vibe with it, vibe with it. Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it, vibe with it.
Unleash the verbal blessing, go to sick with herbal lessons. So kick back, chill, relax, and learn a lesson. No 9mm, no heaters, a Smith & Wesson. You'll find this rhyme secure without question. This time, let's vibe with time without weapons. And groove with the music in the smooth session. This time, let's vibe with time without weapons. And the beat to me like sap to a tree. It's in me. The rap happens to set me free. Instantly when the mic touch this MC. Without the mic, this MC feel empty. I'm telling y'all, it's the lyrical recipe. Lyrical ecstasy. Hearing no less from me. I accept and expect no less than the best. And inject intellect without disrespect. Come on.
Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe, yeah, vibe, vibe, vibe. Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it, vibe with it.
It's like an epidemic, pop star gimmick. Get it, then realize that you in it and you're finished. Don't dream diminish. See, I play the season, y'all have a scrimmage. I spit with reason, y'all hip the image. But I believe the dream has no limits. I believe that's the whole reason we live it. But they don't get it, they like it's not right, is it? No visit, hip hop here to stay, no shizit. We gonna get it, new improved music, move and groove with it. Choose who you get with. I smack rap back like it's new hoes. My flow hard like Dick get the skimpy clothes on individuals when anything goes. I play a pick 'em like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Got soul, got so much funk up in the rap, I should pack a fat bowl. Y'all should kick back, relax, and just roll with me, vibe with me, roll with me, vibe with me, roll with me. Come on and vibe with me. Hip hop ain't dead, just keep it alive with me. Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth.
Let's just do what we came to do.
Just vibe. Let's just do what we came to do. Just
Come on!
vibe with it.
Be cool. Oh! Whoa, good morning. It's getting easier, you guys. Working on that rehabbing the old shell, getting the body into the physical specimen that you once knew. Yes, my body is a temple, and I'm glad to be here, a little bit out of breath, with morning coffee. And as always, a fixture like time itself, the gifted man over there working 3 switchers while live on the air. Who else but the master of multitasking himself, Victor Allen. Everybody give it up.
Get your processed fruit cup every day. Processed foods is not the only way. It may be the best for you, but I'm cool with this, brother.
Well, you know I did make fruit cup, but everybody killed my fruit cup. I made some really fresh fruit cup. Because I make fruit cup.
I'm all good with it, man.
Man, hey, Monday, it's wonderful to be here Monday. We had some technical issues, Vic and I, like always. And for those of you who are part of the experience at Pax Stereo, you know we've been updating that website. GoDaddy has been on it. A bunch of you, go take a look at the PaxStereo.com portal when it's working. They tell me they're adjusting things. We did what they call a migration to a new platform. So the PaxStereo.tv is having some issues, the PaxStereo.com, all of that. So we had to do things because GoDaddy, and GoDaddy is wonderful. This is not a paid promotion, but of all the people that I've dealt with in terms of customer service, and it's been a pretty low bar, by the way, but there are a couple of people that do a great job, and GoDaddy is one. The other one is Spectrum TV. Big. Would you say we've had a kind of a pretty decent experience with Spectrum?
See, let me tell you something about this technology. I believe that not only are we doing better, but they have found a way to have devices communicate to you while you're not trying to use them. Just as what Mario experienced. Now, that works all the time.
Yeah, they just talk. They just talk.
Yeah, all right. Never have a complaint. All right.
Yeah.
All voice control. So is that saying from now on the best results are voice command results?
I won't go that far because I'm still breaking it all in.
Right, I feel you, man.
But Vic, we're working it. We are using the best in technology. And a lot of our fans comment. I had a bunch of the friends recently tell me that, hey, man, the video's looking good, everything. I said, well, we've expanded. We're broadcasting now at high def because you can handle it. A 3 megabyte per second stream, 1920 by 1080, that's the high def. Now, there's higher standards than that, but we're broadcasting at them, and I'm constantly updating you guys. We're trying to stay at the top of the list. And hey, we are broadcasting, streaming live 360. That means at Facebook and other sites, YouTube, we are streaming a 360 stream. That's the one where you can move around in the video, even though you have the issue that it's the regular camera audio. But you can move around in the video. So that one's going on. So we are groundbreaking. I just want you to know your brothers are representing, technology. We represent technology. And as we do, as a graduate of Howard University, I want to say that as a proud alumni of the zoology department there at Howard, I would like to know that I do try to represent well because they are often watching. And so it is. But it's that kind of day. Like Vic gave you the weather. Let's let Alexa officially give you the weather. Alexa, can we have the weather for View Park, Los Angeles, View Park, California?
In Los Angeles, it's 64 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can look for lots of clouds, with a high of 74 degrees and a low of 59 degrees.
All right. So it's looking good for us. I mean, relatively, it's been a little damp, but we can't complain.
Yeah.
We can't complain. And we always look for it as part of one of our regular features, the birthday update. Alexa, birthday update.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, birthday update.
I don't know that one.
See, this is where this is where it gets a little funny, see. I try to, because it's supposed to be artificial intelligence,
It is artificial.
It is supposed to be artificially intelligent, not artificially unintelligent. So let's see. Maybe it's called something else. Maybe I got it. Okay, Alexa, birthday roundup. Yeah.
Today's famous birthdays include model, actor, film director, cinematographer, music producer and songwriter Caden Botch, King of the United Kingdom and the British Dominions, and Emperor of India King George V, Spanish tennis player Rafael Nadal, American actor, comedian, writer, producer, and director Sean Bertie, and American journalist, television presenter and author Anderson Cooper.
Obviously, I got the command incorrect. So, what can I say? Well, that's the thing when you're dealing with Alexa. We have a lot of artificial intelligence working with us around here, and so you get to see it in action. Hey, got to send love out to Mac McAllister. I see him in in the chat room. Let me tell you, Mac McAllister, the G&M bureau chief, who's the HNIC up there in Port Townsend, Washington, recently had the experience. He's the one who does, by the way, usually our morning pre-show, Mac McAllister's Retro Jazz and Blues. Well, he had a scare recently where they came to his building and basically told him they had to move out, like within hours or whatever, because of cracks, and they were worried about the building's foundation. So the building, I understand, is still standing, Vic. But Mac's in a temporary location. So, Mac, give us the update, too, about what's going. I would call you, Mac, on the phone, but, if you're going to answer the phone, and we call you, get the update. So next week we'll call you, and we'll get the update, Mac. So,
okay. So he's relocating to another island, right? So
well, he's going to stay there. They have put him up. They gave him, I guess, because of the way it goes down, they give him, like a voucher or something, or a check or something for his rent, to stay at this other apartment for like months.
On the same island?
Right. I hope it's down the street.
Oh, well, that's...
I hope it's still in Port Townsend, right,
Yeah.
Mag? It's still in Port Townsend.
Yeah. That's pretty good. How many major streets do they have in Port Townsend?
One major street. No major streets. There's no major streets. In fact, they're still using horse and buggies.
Okay.
From what I understand, Mac is very adept at summoning the horse and buggies.
Do you have to take the boat plane to get to his place?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Might have to take the boat plane. I don't know. It's
Just
kind of
saying, man, some people got it good when they can stay on an island.
They do.
Most people don't realize that when we say Port Townsend, they think, oh, it's just Port Townsend. But it is an island.
See, I didn't think
That's
about-
swag.
On the Strait of Juan de Fuca. It's up there. Look it up. Google it. Straight on the...
Right.
We're international, our people. They're all there. Even Wade Williams has joined in from London. We got Marvin Bernard. I think he's over there in Virginia. We got Dejan. We got PMC in Pittsburgh. And so we got every Quincy Jones Jr. They coming all in from around the nation. So let's give it up. Let's give it up for the fans that are part of this madness.
Okay, well, Wanda Fuka.
Wanda Fuka.
I got you, bro.
Hey, so for today's news topics, coming up today in my good news, bad news, and other shit segment, I'm going to be talking about Roy Choi, who many of you know because he was one of the first food trucks here in L.A., branched into brick and mortar restaurants, and now he's got 2 shows coming up on Netflix. We'll talk about that today. I'm also going to talk about the mass shooting that occurred in Virginia Beach, which puts us in another record for the year. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on with Trump as he makes a mockery of us over there in Great Britain this morning. That's going to be total madness. In the Marijuana for Dummies segment, I'm going to tell you about Ben & Jerry's plans to make a CBD-infused ice cream. And as part of that, we're going to take a look at why the FDA is taking a hard look at CBD, issues with CBD and flying now that the TSA is saying that it's sort of cool with them. And then we're going to celebrate Illinois becoming the 11th cannabis legalization state. So how about you, Vic? What you got today?
Hey, I got to follow up on the sports because everybody knows they're going to talk basketball. Unless you're following the Stanley Cup, championship. But I guess most people are not talking. We already know that St. Louis is down 2-1. And hey, look, we'll try to get into it later, but because I have a problem pronouncing their names, I'm not going to talk about it too much. Now, let me get over to the real deal. There's a first-time heavyweight boxing division. History has been made.
History
Has been made.
Sorry, wrong button.
First time. The first time. But it's a double whammy first time. I'll get to that in a moment. Also,
Double whammy.
When somebody takes your parking spot, is that being sporting? And we're going to find out what happens when all of a sudden you say, could this become a sport? If not, I think you're going to find that people have certain physical speeds they never knew they had. I'm going to get into that as well. Hot picks. Okay, let me just say this.
Hot PiXX. Y'all know Hot PiXX, award-winning Hot PiXX.
Remember this term, for those of you who haven't heard it before, it's called dusky complexion. And
Like
what we're gonna-
rusty ankles and
No,
ashy
dusky.
kneecaps.
Dusky.
Dusky.
Dusky. D-U-S-K-Y. Why is there a unbelievable trend just exploding in India? Just think about dusky women. I'll get more on
I
that
love
later.
me some dusky.
Yeah, there you go, bro.
All right, coming up this Wednesday is the graduation of our latest staff member. That's right, our own Jada Salazar. She's now legal. Well, she's 18. That's legal for most, I guess.
Right.
Because she drink at 18. She can't drink at 18. I hope. Anyway, Jada, she's graduating Wednesday. She is student body president at Dorsey High. She is we call her intern now. She's really way more than that. She's our latest staff member. You know, I don't have any children, and she is an inspiring young lady to be around and makes you just so get into her because of what she does. But she's going to be doing some speaking too, and so we're going to be going down to the graduation. We got to deal with this and the whole fact that the NBA playoffs, but Jada will be there. Her graduation, and she's proudly featured in the latest slideshow animation.
No, not the latest. Not yet.
Oh, she's not in the latest slideshow?
Well, the latest would be the one I submit, not the one you already got. That's why I
right.
said.
So I ain't got the latest.
Right.
Well, you know,
Right.
whatever we got.
Here's the question coming back, Mario. When and what age did you take your first drink?
What?
See, wait. You go sit back and ask, does she drink? And I'm going, well, let's qualify it by finding out what age did you take your first swig, bro?
Why you want to start something?
Dude,
Why you going to start something?
it's all good.
I was, we were a little delinquent. Thank God we made it.
I just want you to qualify, bro.
My mother was on my ass.
Hey baby, won't you slow me right down? Come and sit here next to me. You know there's something I just gotta say. I've been trying to find the right words to say this honestly. So when I can find a way, 'cause I've been going crazy just thinking of you. You must be so tired, spending all your time running through my mind. I guess that I'm addicted to all that you do. I could go to love, but don't say enough about me and you. Every minute, every hour, every day, 247 got a hold on me. There's no better way that I could ever see it. 247 got a hold on me. I'm telling time for you good every day. 247 got a hold on me. Lock it up, lock it down, throw the key away. 247 got a hold on me. So baby, won't you take a look at me? Can't you see I'm all tied up? Because I'm begging you for your touch, asking you for your hand. And I know that they're only words to you, and just words are not enough. But if you give me time and sun, I know you'll understand. 'Cause I've been going crazy just thinking of you. You must be so tired, spending all your time running through my mind. I guess that I'm addicted to all that you do. I could go to love, but don't say enough about me and you. Every minute, every hour, every day, 247 got a hold on me. There's no better way that I could ever say it. 247 got a hold on me. I'm telling time for you good every day. 247 got a hold on me. Lock it up, lock it down, throw the key away. 247 got a hold on me.
Sights on the body heat. What's happening, Facebook friends? Wait, you gotta visit California just to smoke.
Cause I've been going crazy just thinking
Go to Canada.
of you. You must be so tired, spending all your time running through my mind. I guess that I'm addicted to all that you do. I could call it love, I don't say enough about me and you. Every minute, every hour, every day, 247 got a hold on me.
Trying to get out in that
There's no
yard.
way that I could ever say it. 247 got a hold
Work
on
this
me.
garden.
I'm telling time for you good every day. 247 got a hold on me. Lock it up, lock it down, throw the key away. 247 got a hold on me. Every minute, every hour, every day. 247 got a hold on me. There's no better way that I could ever say it. 247 got a hold on me. I'm telling time for you good every day. 247 got a hold on me. Lock it up, lock it down, throw the key away. 247 got a hold on me.
Besides out of body heat, Jada Salazar. Helping Vic and I out. She's our right hand woman. Give it up for Jada. Graduating. You know, Jada starts a summer program in just a minute. You know, June 16th. Stop, dang it. The stuff won't stop. You try to get it to stop, but it kind of don't want to. There it goes, finally. But anyway, Jada starts summer program at USC. And one of the things I told her, I said, you know, the folks that really are committed to their careers, they start early, and it's not so much that they're always brighter, but in some ways they work so much harder. So here it is summertime, June 16th, and she starts a summer program, which really gives her a one-up for all the classes that she starts in September. The program she's in, and it's similar to a bunch of programs that are around the country. It's actually similar to the HEP program that I worked with at USC for decades. Anyway, and what they do is they take the young folks, and over the summer they give them introductions to the classes that they're going to have in the fall. Often those introductions are taught by the same professors. They've got such a commitment, Vic, from the faculty that often the chemistry professor teaches the summer course in it. So this allows them to get a one-up ahead, this kind of encouragement, which is made available to all kinds of disadvantaged students for different reasons. Jada, who's student body president, is part of this foster care system, and she's talking about that on her own, the way she wants to bring it out to you. But again, so much heart for her to get in there and do this, and for the other folks. And she's going into the summer program. So we gave her our graduation gift.
Pretty
You know,
good.
because I asked her what she wanted, and you know what young folks, it's
Money.
money. Money.
Money.
Money.
Right.
You know, because I asked her, I said, well, and I told her, I said, Jada, you know, her books are covered, and I let her know that Pax Stereo has her back. So as she goes through the year, whatever hurdles she comes up with, you know, we're committed to her just based on her energy, her spirit, her story. And so I let her know that we got her back.
You know what?
All the little things. If she needs something, you know, we're going to do it for her.
Let me tell you why Mario has a good heart. I mean, when he did that contribution to Trump University a couple of years ago, I was really moved by that.
Right.
I was like touched
yeah,
because
right.
what Mario was saying is the students, and he had to get beyond the name Trump.
It was that enterprise, and the Hemsley Home for Wayward Girls was also two of the most wonderful ones that I had. Yes, the Home for Wayward Girls and the Trump. Yeah, right.
And I took my first drink at 14 years of age.
Well, see, Vic started shit this morning. When was you guys' first drink? Anybody who's got the guts to put... Okay, me and my buddies, we were like in the 8th grade, 8th or 9th. It could have been 9th.
Here we go.
We all went to we made an agreement, and we all took like a jar, went to our parents' liquor stores, and like poured this much out of every bottle. Like, we didn't even know what stuff was. We just poured a little bit. Then we all got together, mixed that together with some Kool-Aid and some orange juice, Hawaiian punch. And then we drank that, and we were messed up. We were jacked up. And you shouldn't drink. Only dopes use dope. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, my first drink, man, it was Kool-Aid, and we were talking about alcohol. Oh well,
It was your question, Vic.
Start
shit.
No, I'm not starting. And let me just say this. I had so many questions, but I don't want to mess up Mario's flow because I literally was focused on 400 pages because if I say 400 pages, Mario's going to go in. He's going to deal with Trump. But what is more interesting reading, and this will be my last question, and I'll leave your flow alone. 400 pages of the Trump whatever, or the Jussie Smollett 400 pages. Okay. Now remember what I said.
Jesse dropped out the news.
Wait a minute. Reading though, because see if you go pull those
Victor's starting shit today.
Dude,
he just brought up Jussie Smollett.
I just want what's more interesting reading.
Everybody who thinks Victor's starting shit, please comment in the chat room.
Nah, man.
Talk about Jussie Smollett.
I'm just saying. It is amazing when they released and opened how you find out and learn stuff that just makes you go, really? Versus when you go 400 pages with Trump, which is redacted. There's really no really moments in there. There's just okay, we kind of knew that. It just kind of confirmed behavior. See, that's what I'm saying.
Confirmed asshole behavior. That's what we're going to be talking about today as part of the news that Trump is in Europe making a fool of us all.